Now, folks, of course, I'm right here with Miss Carol Gaines, and we're at her office. Now, where's your office located?
We're located in the heart of Salida. We're at 7800 West Highway 50, where it's easy to find, right across from Walmart, next door to Sonic.
I mean, in downtown Salida, Colorado. Okay, now, up next, folks, we're looking at a property that we've got up on top of a mountain in the Gunnision National Forest.
Yeah.
And what did you think about this property?
I'm going to tell you something. For the guy who's looking for a remote getaway, hunting retreat, my word, there is nothing better than that. It's located, it is private. I think it's 22 miles off the highway.
Up the top.
Tucked away in the Gunnision National Forest, as you said, Milton. This place is sweet. It's a 2,568 square foot cabin. It's two cabins put together. You've got a garage in the middle. It's set up, it's on a slab.
Right.
I mean, you're set up there. You've got plumbing, you've got power, you've got everything you need.
State-of-the-art solar system, folks, and it's just really a great situation. The way he's got the water, how do you get 6,000 gallons worth of tanks buried on the property for all your water, to run in?
Yeah, he's got cisterns. It actually is a catch pool, runs down into, I believe, about a 2,400 gallon system, and then that pumps over into the 4,000 gallon cistern that pumps through to the house. We went out, walked around. He's got hydrants out at the barn. You can keep your horses here. It's super.
Man, I tell you, well, you mentioned barn, folks. You've got horses. Take your horse up the top of the mountain and ride forever. You walk out of your back door and you've got 200 square miles
of national forest in the wilderness.
That's yours. I mean,
yeah.
And according to the last two folks that's had this, the last two owners, it's only been two owners in the past 20-something, 30 years, and they said, Milton, we just don't see anybody up there. One time the guy said he's seen 2 people up there 1 year, and this owner, I don't know if this owner's seen any people at all yet.
Well, let me tell you who he told me he saw. As you're driving into the property, Milton, you're driving up the National Forest roads, and you cross the Colorado Trail. The only person he's ever seen up there was a gal hiking up the Colorado Trail.
Folks, the elevation of this thing, what is it, right at 11,000?
It's right around 11,000 feet. The other nice thing is if you're looking for a hunting getaway, the owner and I, we walked down all the trails and went up through the woods, and anyway, right out, there's this big spring, and there's like kind of a bog over there, and it's got water in it. One of the few places that the elk and the deer like to come. There's a really nice stand sitting up in the trees over there where you can watch all the game that comes through, and I'm not kidding, I bet I saw 7, 8 good trails walking up through there that is total game. Elk sign everywhere, deer sign, but there was a lot of elk.
Game. You can take your clients up there, your friends, and what I like about it, on the right side, driving up, I went up there in snowmobile. On the right side, it's a complete home itself.
Right.
The left side is a mirror image.
Exactly.
Bedroom, kitchen, everything's set up. And talk about the garage now. The garage.
Well, the garage is really cool because the whole place is set on a slab, as you know.
Right.
But in the middle of the garage, there's this big I-beam that goes across that joins, because on top of that, they've built another room up there. Right. We'll get to that in a minute. But in the garage, they've got on this I-beam, they've got a pulley system. So when you're dressing out that elk that you're gonna get up there,
right,
you can hang that dude right in the garage and dress him out right there in the warm. I mean, it's nice.
And then, Carol, you walk out of the garage, right up the stair system into your own play area.
Yeah, and there's a really nice, I mean, it's like another little house up there, little apartment. There's no kitchen up there, however, it's got a hot tub, it's got a pool table. I mean, you talk about a man cave, that thing is set up, and there's TVs in all the rooms, in both cabins and upstairs.
Now then, how rare is it? I mean, you know this part of the country. How rare is it to have 1.5 miles of a private easement given to you by the National Forest Service, folks?
So on top of being a dedicated easement to this property, Milton, they've allowed him to gate it. But yeah, I mean, it's rare. I've never seen it in 29 years.
Now, folks, as most of you know, Carol and I work together. It's 2 separate companies. We're looking for listings right now. And I don't know of another situation where 2 people can work in 2 different, you own your company, which is
Western Mountain Real Estate,
and I own Home and Ranch Sales. that's how close we are, and we know each other so well that
Right.
you've got the best of both worlds. You've got two companies working for you if you're looking to list a property. And well, we'll do it all.
And I can say this, I mean, if you're looking for people you can trust, people that's got integrity, I mean, I feel like we've done a lot of business together. We know each other. And you know what? We want to sell property. We can sell your property, and we're the only people that can market your property on national television.
That's a fact, folks. National television, we know of 46 million households. Now we're going to have our own channel starting up. By the time this film hits on Roku, we'll have our own channels there, YouTube channels. If the property can be sold, we can sell it.
That's right.
So, folks, if you need to list a property or you're looking to buy a property, get a hold of us. We don't have it listed. We will find it.
Absolutely.